Hey guys, I'm here to teach you how I learned how to scream, and that's all. I'm not going to teach you how other people say how to scream. I'm not going to teach you how to do fry. I'm not going to teach you how to do inhale. I'm going to teach you how to do false chord scream. One thing I will do before teaching you exactly how to scream, or how I learned at least, I'll comment on a few things other YouTubers say. One is that they say the scream comes from your diaphragm. I'm going to say that that doesn't make any sense at all, and it was really confusing to me when a lot of people were saying that when I was trying to learn, because that doesn't make sense. The scream doesn't come from your diaphragm. The air comes from, the airflow is pushed from your diaphragm. The scream comes from your false chords in your throat, right next to your true chords or your vocal cords. That's where the scream comes from. Airflow comes from the diaphragm. You can also have airflow coming from just your chest, but that won't be very good for you. You will only be able to scream for like 2 seconds max, and it probably won't feel very good. In one of my videos, I accidentally, sometimes I'll get into it and I'll just be like, and I'll just be like, I'll breathe from my chest and try to scream, and all of a sudden, it just starts hurting, and I just have to stop because I just realized I made a mistake. In one of my videos, I did that. Maybe I'll put it up. I don't know. I'll show you in a sec. The point is, diaphragm is airflow, not scream. Anyway. Alright, this is the video where I accidentally used my chest to breathe instead of my diaphragm. I just had to stop because I knew that if I kept going, I would destroy my throat. Another comment I'll make is on water. YouTubers say to drink water, and all of a sudden, it just makes your voice it just makes you scream. It's easier to scream with water, and if you don't have water, you can't scream. That's not true. You can scream without drinking water. Especially you don't want to drink a lot of water at one time, because then it fills up your stomach with a bunch of water, and then you're just not very comfortable. It makes you kind of feel bloated. I don't know if that's the right term, bloated, but when I drink water, I end up burping a ton if I drink too much, and that's just awkward. The only thing water's good for is just like a quick sip of freaking water, and then to get your throat wet. You don't need to constantly be drinking water to be able to scream. That's basically what I'm saying, and you don't even need it to learn how to scream. There's so many people saying you need to learn how to just sigh, like when you go home and you're so angry at the world and you just sigh, and that's screaming. Like, it's not. It's well, okay, it is if you do it the right way. But this is still a sigh that I'm about to do, and it's the wrong way. Like, that was kind of the right way. That's the wrong way, and it hurt my throat just there. I shouldn't be doing that even. That's a sigh, but that's not how you scream. That hurts. The right way to sigh. This is not a scream, but it's the correct sigh. If there's even a thing as sighing correctly, would be, oh my god. I use a little throat there, but that was basically the right way to do it without using your throat. And I'll kind of explain how I learned the difference between the correct way to sigh and the way that's using your throat to sigh. Alright, so the reason I'm on the floor now is because this is pretty much how I learned how to scream. And it's also the best way to learn how to use your diaphragm. I hope you can see my chest and my stomach, because that's really all that's important. I don't care about my head or anything. So when you lay down, just breathe. And when you naturally breathe when you're laying down, you pretty much have to use your diaphragm. Because this is your diaphragm, and that's what I'm using. Now, if I were to use my chest while laying down, it would look kind of like this, I guess. And that, it's actually, that was over-exaggerated, but it's more work to use your chest while laying down so you naturally, correctly breathe with your diaphragm. So that's what you want to do. And you can put your hands on your stomach That's what I kind of do, just so I can feel it on your stomach area, a little bit above your stomach, under your rib cage. That's your diaphragm. That should be the main center of breathing. Now I think I've talked enough about how to breathe. That's now basically you need to get the noise. That's the hardest part, in my opinion, is getting the damn noise, the scream. How do you do it right? How do you open your throat and still be able to scream with false? I mean, it doesn't make sense at first, and if you think about it too much, it doesn't make sense. But how I learned is when my parents were gone at nighttime, I was relaxed, very able to scream as much as I want because no one was home, and I was just laying down and doing my breathing exercises and just making noises. That's literally all I did. I just made weird fucking noises. And I was just whatever, I was just doing whatever the fuck I could because I was desperate to learn how to scream. And then finally, I got to the point where I had a slight tickling feeling in my nose, kind of like in my teeth, nose area. It kind of tickled a little bit from vibrations, and it didn't hurt my throat. I could close my mouth and have the air come through my nose basically, and it would tickle. Oh shit! Well, lost my voice a little bit, but I didn't lose it. I would just do that, with your mouth closed and just push with your stomach, but kind of make your throat feel a little bit lazy almost. It's like you have you're so relaxed that your throat becomes lazy and starts kind of like making that fucking slapping against itself noise, like the distortion. You don't want to tense up, because when you tense up, you're using your throat. Your throat tenses when you tense up. If you're relaxed, your throat will naturally create vibrations in you're with your false chords. So I'll just kind of do it a few times, I guess. I don't know. So you can't be quiet with this when you first learn. You need to project your voice like you're shooting your voice away onto the ceiling, and you want your voice to bounce on the ceiling and hit you right in the face. Just you just want it to fucking come at you. So that's the best way I can think to explain it. And I'm sorry about shaking the camera. I hate people that do that. But anyway, that's literally, I said I would teach you how I learned how to scream, and that's exactly how I learned. And I want you to know, here, hold on. I don't know how lined up my camera is right now, but it'll be fine. I want you guys to know that it took me almost a year. Like, literally, like, for real. Like, I would think I was like 15 maybe when I started trying. I didn't really try too hard. And then when I was like 16, I don't even remember when I learned. I'm pretty sure I learned like last year. And I'm not even that good at it still. But the point is, I thought it would be impossible for me to ever learn, and I thought I would never ever get it. It took me like at least a year to even make that noise. Mostly because I didn't really have many videos to look at, or very good videos to watch. So I'm hoping maybe I'll help one single person, someone like me that needed help just getting the very first step, maybe needed someone else's example for how they learned. I mean, I'm hoping that I can help someone who's like me to start off maybe sooner than I could have with the help of this video. So I hope I helped someone, anyone at least, any of the few viewers that are going to watch this video compared to all the other videos out there that teach you. So I hope that maybe mine will be different and a little bit different to be able to help someone. Thanks for watching, guys.